Guys, welcome back to another episode of Modern Skyblock 3 with me. I am Haliee and we are picking up after I've done some work. Oh boy, have I done a lot of work. Let's jump right in and talk about what's going on. Alright, so you guys have been hanging in there with me. We are at the end. We are so close. So close to being done. I promise we're so close to being done. And we just need to do a bunch of little stuff. Just little stuff like kill a bunch of dragons, make a whole bunch of other things. Okay, let's jump in where we left off. If we look at the quest book, we're focusing on 2 complete quests right now. With these 2 chapters are open, we want to really get equivalents open because in order to finish the chaotic cores, unless I'm going to kill a bunch of chaos dragons to get chaos shards, I need an alternative. And that alternative is equivalent exchange. So hopefully this does require mystical crops, and mystical crops requires R of tools, and we're so close. We just need to get the Athenium crystals here. This is made from the tier 5 void ore miner. Now we've got almost everything we need for that, except we need, if I go back here, so we actually have the tier 5 void ore miner. Let's go back here. Environmental tech. We have the tier 5 controller, but if we look in the little digital guide here, we need 72 structure frames of tier 5. Now, if you guys remember or don't remember, the structure frame for tier 5s all require nether stars, which is what we're working towards. We're working towards getting all of them. Now, I already have 16 made, and I have a bunch of nether stars in the system, but I need those nether stars for something else right now. So we're going to continue to do it, and I'm going to show you what I actually have that's going to help us get the nether stars. So we need 72 of those, and I'll have that done before the next episode, I promise, because I'm going to do it right after this episode. So once we get the tier 5 void ore miner set up, we should just have to wait for those 8 Athenium crystals, whatever they're called. And hopefully we'll have that soon. The other thing we're working on is we're trying to get a little bit in Draconic Evolution. So, like I said, we're trying to get the chaotic cores because that's the thing that we actually need to complete this quest. We just need the chaotic cores. But we're going to go ahead because if we look at the recipe for chaotic cores, we actually need to make awakened draconian blocks. See, there's the chaos shards. Oh, shiver there. But we need awakened draconian blocks. We also need awakened cores. Now, these have to be made in certain fusion crafting tables. I think these have to be made in the wyvern ones, which is what we're heading to make towards next. And these are also require nether stars. We just need nether stars for everything, which is what we're going to work towards. Now, we also need the wyvern cores, which have to be made in the basic tiers, which we already have the basic ones. We're going to upgrade to the wyvern one here in a second. And those just require the draconic cores, draconian blocks, and nether stars. So we need a bunch of these. Now I did math. Where is my math sheet? I did math. Go over there. All right, so in order to complete this, we need a total of 72 nether stars. How many nether stars do we currently have in the system? Nether stars. We have 57 nether stars and some nether star shards, which actually do help us duplicate some of the nether shards. But don't worry, we've got it set up. So in between episodes, left in the last episode, I kind of told you guys I was going to work on this. Kind of hard to see this in the dark, but I have set up an automated wither killing thing. Now, the mob grinder I made in between episodes. Let me remind you what that is made of. The mob grinder is made of. Just need the iron ingots and draconium, the draconic cores, which we can easily make because we got all these materials from our chickens. And we need a furnace and the sword of the wyverns, which require nether stars as well. A wyvern energy core. So there's the recipe for that. Just draconium blocks, redstone blocks, and the draconic cores. And then we needed to make the wyvern cores, which, as we said earlier, required the draconic cores, draconic blocks, and nether star. So we needed 2 of these swords to do that. So we made that, and I've got it powered up with, oh my gosh, I love these flux points. They are absolutely amazing, transferring power wirelessly. So that I think helped improve our progress. So what really I think is helping this pack make it easier, not as grindy, is we got chickens that are making all the recipes. And there was a grind to get all the chickens, but it was so worth it because now I have all the materials I need. And I needed to have a good source of power that I can transmit all over the place. So having that wireless power is really good. Now down here I have a vacuum hopper because when I set this up to automate it to run, I needed something to go ahead and pick up all the nether stars, or if the little minions came out, they also drop loot bags and things. So I've got the vacuum hopper going into our Enderlink chest, which is red, and red goes in directly into the system. Up here, now we got the wither builder. I put it up here because I remember there used to be a way that you can actually have the wither builder make the wither where it shoots out. Unfortunately, I've tried every way but Sunday, and every way and Sunday, to try to get the wither builder to point a different direction. It only points up. No matter, I even tried to wrench it. If you try to wrench it, it just goes around and around, and it always has the wither and face in this direction. Not a problem. We have fans, and with these fans, I can actually have it set up when the wither spawns, it pushes it out this way. As Heather Renee B says, push. It pushes it out this way, and as the wither falls, as it's forming down here, once it gets down here to the bottom, it's in front of the mob grinder, and poof, he pretty much dies. Now, I have not figured out a timing mechanism to say that I only wanted to create a wither every 15 to 20 seconds. There is this built-in work energy buffer that it kind of holds the it prevents the wither from being built unless you have a certain amount of power in there. It doesn't hold it enough. I mean, I tried with timers because I had to get the power continually going until this is at full, or 20,000 RF. So I just didn't worry about it. Right now, like I said, I've got it set up pretty far as long as the withers are falling, and then when they get down here and form, poof, they go. Now I did shrink the box. I don't know if you noticed, this box is a lot smaller than it was. I think I had originally a 7x7. I've now made it 5x5 on the inside because both the vacuum hopper and the mob grinder, even though it says it did a 9x9x9, it was leaving stuff in the corners, and the mob grinder even says it does a 7x7x7. The withers that they huddle over here in the corner, they were not being hit by it. Now I know that also I probably could put a lid on here that once they do get down here, they get pushed over here, but I think this works out pretty well. I haven't had any issues in what to get those nether stars that I have right now. Now, let's go ahead and let's see how many wither skeleton skulls we have. Because I have, back over here, I'll show you this. Remember over here, we have our grindy way of getting all of our wither skeletons. I have the wither skeleton mob imprisonment tool, which gives me a skeleton. And I've just been sitting under here. Now, I did get 2 vacuum hoppers to suck in all of the drops that it was giving us. Because again, I had a vacuum hopper over here. For some reason, things back here were not being picked up. I don't know if it's because these blocks were in the way. So I just put a vacuum hopper here and a vacuum hopper here, and that seemed to work. And those are going into the red chest, which goes into the system. So this is what I've been using to grind out all the materials that we needed. So let's go ahead and get this going, because we still need a few more nether stars to complete our wyvern crafting injectors. I just want to continue to go through the quest as I grind out in between episodes. So wither skeletons, I have over 2 stacks of wither skeleton skulls. Oh my gosh, a lot of skulls. Now I can also make wither skeleton skulls with these withering souls. Those are dropped from the withers and other items. And I believe I take the withered ribs along with some regular skeleton skulls. Yeah. That'll also give us wither skeleton skulls. So there's other ways of getting wither skeleton skulls. And I think I have plenty of soul sand in there, but if not, I'll go ahead and do this and grab a few more stacks. Oh, not solarium. Soul sand. Soul sand. There we go. All right, so let's get this bad boy up and running. And luckily, like I said, I have mob grouping off, so it's not going to blow up anything. Fingers crossed. If I put all this in here. Now I haven't... Oh, that's one thing I said. You can actually pause it. As a matter of fact, since it's already made those 4, we're going to pause it and stay up here for a second because it's going to go ahead and blow them up. They're going to explode. So you can see they explode and they die. And that third one explode and die almost immediately. So you can see how that's going. So let me unpause it. And it's going to go ahead and just make those withers like crazy. Let me get out of here while they just stay in there. Now, hopefully, I don't think he'll come for me. He can't get to the door anyway if he could, and we're just going to hear slight explosions in the background. For right now, let's go ahead and work on the fusion injector, the wyvern crafting injectors as we can. If we go back into the chapter for the power of the dragons, we know we needed 12 of these fusion injector crafting items. All right, and each of those requires wyvern cores. Now I made one, but we're going to need to make more of those. So let's go ahead and do that now. The wyvern cores require draconic cores, and I need 60 draconic cores. Actually, go ahead and let's just work our way back down here. I should just, I didn't put that over the side there. Draconic core. Okay, so I need 60 of these. Let's go ahead and we're going to get a whole stack. We have plenty of materials, so I got 60 of those. We need 24 draconian blocks. Now, that might actually take a lot. I only have 12, so I need 24 more. I am running out of draconium. Let's see. 12 more of those. Perfect. And then we need 24 nether stars. So that's plenty of nether stars. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go over to our doohickey over here. See, that's working out great. See, you can see the explosion. Just passive nether stars, essentially. The only thing I have to grind out right now are the wither skeleton skulls until we get mystical crops open, because you can use wither skeleton essence to make the skulls. One thing that Linda helped me with, because I didn't even know this was an option, you know, I was always having to spread out my things to put into the injectors. Apparently, and I don't know if this was an update or I just didn't know it last time, if I hit shift, I have to stand pretty far back here because we got the carry on mod. If I hit shift and hover over, if I look at the injector, you can see down here at the bottom, if you can see it down here, right around here, look at it really carefully. The bottom right hand side, you say single mode active. If I hold shift, I can make it inactive or active. That means even if I have a stack of an item in here, it'll only take one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's awesome. That is so awesome. Amazing. Now we're trying to make the ribbon cores. And thank you so much, Linda, for pointing that out to me. You are, as always, awesome. The ribbon cores. What's I'm trying to make? Ribbon. Did I spell it wrong? Ribbon cores. The purple one. It's not called that. It's called something else. No, it's called ribbon core. Pfft. All right. Well, that's over here now. All right. So the wyvern core, A, that should pop it up over here. I want to make sure I have the right thing. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those, 2 blocks and 2 nether stars. So I got 5, 2 blocks and 2 nether stars. And again, it does not matter. I also need blocks of emeralds, because that's what the actual catalyst is. Yeah, so I need to get 12 blocks of emeralds, and we'll go ahead and get this set up. Emerald, oh no, E-M-E-R-A, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, let's go over here and we'll pop this in here. And start. Now that should go very quickly because again, we got a lot of power going through here. And get that going. I like the way the little bubbles go in there. Oh, I think our withers are done. Did we kill all the withers we could with those, oh, got another star sitting out here. Loose nether star. Okay, so I guess we killed all the withers we could with the skulls that we had, which means that we're going to, well, almost ran out of soul sand too. Hopefully that got us all of the things. So again, just kind of set it and forget it, which made it that much easier. And we should have our first wyvern core just about done here. And ping, done. All right, so guys, hang tight. I'm going to go ahead and make the rest of these. So I'll be right back. All right, guys, we are back. We have our 12 wyvern cores. And now, look back at my spreadsheet, which I should have open. With the wyvern cores, we need 24 draconic cores, 12 draconian blocks, and 48 nether stars. Now, let's see how many nether stars we actually have left. Should have plenty because we started out with 53. Nether stars. Oh yeah, we got plenty of, we got almost a full stack. Matter of fact, we got some enough left over to make the the rest of those other things. We'll get some more skulls and get that going. Let me show you the doubling part of this. I think I showed it last time. Since we have all these nether star shards, we can actually make we made a lot more. We have 42 of those ready to go. So we needed 72 total plus 42, and we only need 48 of these. Okay, math, numbers, too many numbers. All right, the main purpose is we wanted to get the rest of those fusion crafting and river and crafting injectors. And the injectors, the second tier that we're trying to make, we just need to take one of these, and we only need 8 slots. So we have 12 slots over there. We're going to need, let's see, we have all of the nether stars, we have the wyvern cores, we need how many more of these draconic cores? Do we have any extra ones laying around? We do. We have 1 extra one laying around. All right, let's go ahead and make these. Let's see, I need a total of 24. Well, you know what? Let's make another stack. Always good to have a stack of these around because you never know. And I think I have, you know what? I actually have the recipe in there to make those. So we got 20, we got more than 24 of those. We got our nether stars, draconian blocks. We need 12 draconian blocks. We are running low on draconium. That chicken needs to hurry up and make some more draconium. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. All right, so let's go over here. And we're going to finish this quest up before the episode ends. So let's go ahead. We just need 8 of these to go. What's the recipe again? 1, 2, 1. So we need 1, 2, 1, and 4. I don't remember what it was. All right, so we get 1 of these, 2 of these, 1 of these, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go ahead and grab these 3 here. These are the ones we're going to make. And let's see. We pop this in here, and I can put all of the ones in there at once. Go ahead and get it started. I love the fact that I have so much power enough to keep going. It just makes it so much easier. Charging that first one, and then we're going to start crafting it. So just grabs them all in there. And I probably shouldn't be standing this close to it if this was real, because that's, you know, not good for your eyes, your skin, or pretty much any part of you. All right, so let's go ahead and get that finished crafting. And come on, you can do it. The graphics on this part is amazing. This is why I love Draconic Evolution. It's just absolutely amazing. All right, so let me go ahead and do the rest of these, and I'll be right back. All right, looks like we got 1 more to make here. Let's go ahead and set that one down there. And wait, did I get them all? Oh, sorry, right there. Are you set for single? You're not set for single mode. That's why I just took all of them. All the new ones that I set down, make sure they're all set for single. Are you? Are you really? Okay, here we go. Last one. Boop, boop, and boop, and boop, 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 boop. There we go. All right, so let's get that last one going. And that should actually complete this quest because we needed 12 fusion crafting injectors. We're not going to have to pick them all up for the quest to be completed. Yeah. Oh, that should open up Draconic Chest and the Awakened Draconium. Oh, I'm really excited about that because we need the Awakened Draconium as part of the Chaotic Core, which means I need to get some armor because I really want to go ahead and take care of that Chaos Dragon, but it's going to take forever to get it. Let's go ahead and claim all these. Luckily, the power stays right where it is. And I think that's all we're going to be able to get done. Missing 4. Missing 2. Oh, over here. Are we going to be able to get it done this episode? Because I've got a bunch more nether stars to get. Ding-a-ling. 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 There we go. All right. So that did open up the Draconic Chest. Now, just out of curiosity, I wonder what the Draconic Chest recipe is in it. So it should be very easy. Draconium chest. All right, it's just a bunch of furnaces, a chest, a couple of, wow, that's the easiest. Now it does take 100 million RF. We're not really worried about power right now, so we should be good to go on that. All right, well, let me go ahead and end the episode for right now. I want to go ahead and continue to try to make the rest of this for the tier 5 void ore miner structure. Let's see, I should be able to make, let's see if I shift. let's see, 58. Oh, so close, so close. So in between episodes, I'm going to continue to make that. Start making some draconium blocks. We saw the recipe for that. The awakened draconium needs to be in the wyvern core, so we have all the wyverns. I just need some more dragon hearts. Now, what we have not done, we have not resurrected the dragon. For those of you that have done it in vanilla, what are those stupid things called? So you need those crystals, which require nether stars to resurrect the dragon. I'm surprised I haven't even told us what it is in here. Hang on. To resurrect the dragon, I wonder. I know you guys are yelling at me right now, like it's right there on the tip of the tongue. Let's see, uses on the nether star. Hang on, uses. No, get uses. There it is. And crystals. What we actually need to make with that. So I need more nether stars for that glass pane and gas tier. So we definitely do that. We'll do that in between episodes. We may go kill the inner dragon a few more times to get some hearts, because we need a lot of those. But right now, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you have any questions or comments, definitely leave us down in the comment section below. And if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, the like button, and the notification bell to be notified when new episodes come out. If you want to hang out with me and any other squad members, you can do that. Do so by becoming one of our Patreons. That Patreon link is listed down in the description field below. You can read about all the awesome rewards that we do offer, such as hanging out with us in our Discord or hanging out with us on our many Patreon servers, guys. We have a lot of Patreon servers. We got Vanilla, we got Squad Pack, Farm Pack, we have Full Craft, Get Creative, and Omni Factory that we're currently recording on. I hope you guys are enjoying all of those things. Now, if you want a server to play on with your friend, you go over to Host Havoc. Is who we use for all those multiplayer series, as well as those Patreon servers. Now, very important here, guys. Coming up 1 week from now, well, more like 6 days from now, I'm going to be in the Chicago area. I'm going to be at the I can't pronounce it, but we're going to be there for Mind Fair. It's going to be this coming up Saturday and Sunday. If you're in the area and you want to come to Mind Fair and, hang out with me, some bunch of YouTubers, play a bunch of games, watch Haliee do competitive Minecraft. It's going to be so interesting. Go to mindfair.com and use the code Rising Stars to get 20% off on your tickets. I'm really looking forward to meeting a lot of you guys. I've met so many of you in these Mind Fair events. Last year I went to DC. I was in Seattle early this year, and I'm actually looking forward to hanging out with some other additional Rising Stars. And there's one thing I love about YouTube is I meet so many people that do the same things. How I met the squads, how I meet all the squad Patreons, and meeting other people that have this passion to do this thing that we enjoy doing, and providing entertainment for you guys. So hopefully I can see most of you guys there. Be sure to drop by, get a hug, get a picture, get all kinds of cool stuff. All right, well, I'm gonna sit here and try to get some more nether stars, and until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.